Let's check my batteries this morning. We're at 74%. But this is the first time I've ever seen that. We're on to something now, boy. That'll have me charged up in no time here this morning. All right. I dig it. What time is it? 6 a.m. Let's let this van run till 7 a.m. and see what kind of percentages we get. Sweet. That weather is horrible out there. The wind is starting to kick in. Raining a little bit harder. Let's see what this did in 1 hour. 1 hour, it's still pulling in 435 watts. And look at that, 88%. I'm okay with that. If this did that every day, I don't know what changed. The only thing I did different was I charged my batteries at the shop completely full. That was it. I did nothing different. And now all of a sudden it's pulling back more power. See, I don't know anything about this electrical stuff. I implement common sense when it comes to things like that. And this just doesn't make sense. Why my alternator now is all of a sudden pulling out more power. Because for the last month and some, it's been like 200 watts at most. This morning it was over 600 when I started it. Now it's been averaging 430. Oh, the weather. It's just gross out there. You guys can see like the blowing rain. Like right there, it's just blowing rain. So if you haven't been following, here on the southwest coast of British Columbia, we're currently under a state of emergency due to flooding. We've had mudslides and rivers completely take out all of our highway networks, and as some of them come back into play and they get them all fixed up, they get knocked back out again. It has been madness around here. But because of it, we're also on gas restrictions, and they just finished extending them now for another 2 more weeks, so a maximum of 30 liters of fuel per fill up. So what I've been doing is just sticking around the shop, trying to take it easy on as much driving as I can, and sitting still, well, that's hard for me as much as I can too. So today, I thought I would just kind of show you around the shop, show you what I've been doing in there, and a little experiment we've been doing as well. Before they go off sale. These were $100 off regular price, and that sale ends very soon, so I figured, you know what, let's pick up a couple more before I decide I need 2 more, and then we pay $200 more than we should. At this point, I should be an expert on putting these together, because this cabinet are these, which means I've already put 2 together, so these should be faster. I started to put together a cabinet and it's already together. I forgot to film it. I got on a phone call with Andy from Overland Interiors, and I just never turned my camera on, and while me and him were chatting, I put that one together. My plan was to maybe put another one on that side over there, because these cabinets are starting to fill up. Both that one and that one are completely full, and I have found that these tall ones are super useful. So yeah, I bought 2 more, but I have a problem. One of them's missing this side. For real. This one here. I opened up the box, took it all apart, and I'm looking through it, and I can't find one of the sides. Like, how do you miss putting one of these whole sides in the box? I know a lot of this shop has come together over the last couple of weeks, and I haven't really been filming a whole lot of it. I don't know how much of this kind of setup stuff I want to put on this channel, because it's technically not really van life related. Anything we do in here, yep, that's van life related. But spending all the time, like the hour it took me to put together that cabinet, how do I put that out there and make it interesting? Because there's just a few F-bombs and stuff that go on with putting it together. but I have found that these ones are super useful. So let me walk you through the shop and what I've done in here so far. This cabinet is going to be all electrical. So anything to do with electrical stuff will be inside of this drawer. Slowly kind of putting things together, but this will be all electrical. Beer fridge is stocked full of beer and pop, like loaded. I was at Costco the other day and I grabbed a 32 pack of these, and that's, oh, and some Pellegrino down there because, you know, that's all pop. And here's my hoarding supply of stuff. Shop towels, garbage bags, towels. On this side here, you've got like the extra food and stuff, and down here we got wet wipes and my junk food bin. Yeah, Dad's oatmeal cookies and some cheese nibs. Some of those dehydrated hash browns, and down there is just some tarps. This one here is going to be all automotive supply stuff. So this is where it'll be like oils and any kind of spray canisters. Like right here, we have that white lithium grease. But that's what this one's gonna be, is just all like, just, you know, cans of spray paint and stuff like that. Down here, we just have random things right now. Those two are bedding for my van and just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. In here is mainly tools. So you've got all my tools. I haven't quite organized this yet. Some of this stuff I'm gonna put in the electrical cabinet. So yeah, tools, wrenches, impact stuff. And down here is just clamps and miscellaneous things. Screws and whatnot. That's the other side of the impact kit. Miscellaneous tools and pry bars. And yeah. Over here we have some electrical stuff for my ambulance. This one's just got extra stuff for the diesel heater. I don't know what's in here. This one's all electrical, so cables and connectors and stuff like that. Some of this stuff is going to go into that one. Crossing over here, we're going into this cabinet. This one is fully hooked up. Respirator for dust, respirator for paint. We've got dust masks. We've got some hazmat suits just in case, you know, whatever. This whole entire cabinet, sanding discs and stuff like that, and POR 15 for our project, and just miscellaneous paint supplies. And I have some lap sealant and stuff like that for roof rack stuff. I mean, for roof vent things. And yeah, guys, we are completely stocked up here, my friends. So this whole entire cabinet is dedicated to bodywork, 100% bodywork. We have been picking up a lot of stuff for the shop and trying to equip this with absolutely everything you would need to take on any project. Because of where the shop's located, I don't want to have to be able to pack up, drive out, go find the supplies, drive all the way back. There goes 2 hours out of a day when you're working on a project. So I just wanted to make sure that we equipped it with everything that we're gonna need. And I feel really, really, really good on how far this shop has come. And I think we've picked up just about every miscellaneous tool I have seen people use on my current van. And that's how I judged what I needed for my shop. This whole moving cart idea, I got this idea from Tyro Coatings when I was there, because he had all his paint supplies all on one cart and he could move it around over here, and everything was just a simple, easy, quick grab. I pondered about putting an island here in the middle, like just a bench along here where I could put a table saw, a miter saw, things like that, and then connect a shop vacuum. I like that thing. I pondered on the island. I don't know if I want something to take up that kind of space. Along the table here, I'm probably gonna build some system to put all of the cordless tools in, maybe the chargers and stuff along the bottom. But J5 Custom Vans has a really cool setup he's got for all of his tools. So what he's done, he's taken PVC pipe. His is in white, I'll probably do black. He's got PVC pipe, and he's got the pipe all cut out so you can actually stick this into the pipe. So along the wall, all you see is the back of all the tools that you need right there. So you just literally grab it and you go. And he keeps the batteries in them. That way they're ready to go at all times. And then he's got a charging system set up with all his batteries. And I'll probably do the same thing here. Sorry, J5, I'm gonna steal your idea. But yeah, it might be kind of nice just to have all the power tools we need right here. So we just reach over, grab it, and we're good to go. Bro, you're not supposed to take the fish onto your bed, buddy.
Hey, that's a giant fish. You could have ate it above your... Gross, bro. You could have ate it above your bowl. Now your bed's gonna smell like fish.
He loves his raw food, let me tell you. That's a herring, so it's very smelly and very oily. It's good for him. He likes it. All right, things are sounding different over here. Okay, we're done. We're out.
Stop eating.
We're down at the bottom. Where are we at here on our list? So that's 4 to 5:51. So that's 1 hour and 51 minutes. So here's the conclusion of my test. Running 5 liters of diesel on high on this unit, on diesel, gives me 8 hours and 23 minutes. My YouTube channel was telling me that you will get so much longer running it on kerosene. So I spent 3 times more than you would pay for diesel on kerosene, and we got what? Instead of 8 hours and 23 minutes, we got 8 hours and 51 minutes. Worth it? Fail. But I did hear that kerosene does burn cleaner, so I guess it's better for the soot chamber inside of those diesel heaters. But there's another major downfall, and that's regular standard diesel. What you would buy at the gas pump has a lubricant in it, so it keeps any moving parts, like what's inside of the fuel pump when it goes tick, 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 tick. It's got a moving part in there. Those moving parts need to be lubricated. When you're running kerosene, I guess after a while, you can really just destroy those moving parts. So is running kerosene in your diesel heater way worth it? Or you're gonna get way more burn time out of it? No. I just proved that. So now I got some kerosene I got to burn up. So we're going to fill it up again with kerosene until it's gone. And then we're just running that baby on diesel, on high. So if you got a diesel heater, diesel, kerosene, is it really worth it? I don't think so. I just got off the phone with my friend Sharing the Wild, and he has one of those Russian diesel heaters. I think it's called Plant Air, something like that. Anyway, he was told that running your diesel heater on kerosene in colder weather is better for the heater. I'm guessing because it runs a little hotter. But yeah, I guess that's a thing in other countries. When the weather gets colder, they just run it on kerosene because of efficiency reasons. But for the most part, anything in my scenario out here, I will not be running it on kerosene. Once I'm out of kerosene now, I'm just gonna run this thing off of diesel. Nighty-night heater, nighty-night. So since we have gas restrictions right now, I have a couple of friends over the next few days that are going to pop by the shop and do a little bit of work on their vans, which is kind of cool to see a little bit of DIY work. And yeah, guys, I don't know, just doing the best I can right now with what we've got. And what we got is a lot of rain, a lot of unstable stuff going on out there in the backcountry, and gas restrictions. So this is what it is. So we're going to be hanging out at the shop for the next few days. Then after this last weather system goes in, I'm going to go out there and shove it in the bush, because that's all I want to do right now, is be out there in the backcountry. Anyway, guys, do the best you can. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys soon.